This week, my friend Chris and I are going to take his daughter Haley out. We're going to teach her gun safety tips and how to shoot properly. Then we're going to take her out turkey hunting for the first time. From an early age, I was obsessed with pursuing wildlife. The only way to learn was through trial and error or meeting new people and learning from them. Now my livelihood is completely based on the great outdoors. This show is about sharing new tips to become better outdoorsmen and women. Gaining knowledge from experts to improve our success in the hunting and fishing world. Pursuing new adventures and new experiences in the outdoors. This is Total Outdoor Pursuit. All right, guys, we're out here with my good friend Chris and his daughter Haley. She's going to be going out turkey hunting for the first time ever. Actually, this is your first time hunting anything, right?
Yeah.
So this is a pretty cool moment. My son used to go with me. Now he's too old to go for the youth season. So she gets the spot here. Well, hopefully it's a privilege to get the spot. We'll see.
We'll see.
So anyways, this is your first time shooting things, right? Or you've shot a little bit?
I've shot handguns, but I haven't shot any rifles or shotguns or anything like that.
Okay, not a huge difference. The safety features are pretty much the same thing, but we're going to go over some different tips that you can do as far as how to teach new shooters how to shoot safely, properly, not develop any bad habits.
First and foremost, what you really want to push towards a new shooter is to treat every firearm as if it were loaded. Second, you want to teach them that they want to keep their weapon on safe and their finger off of the trigger until they are up on target with the intention to shoot. And you also want to teach a new shooter that they always want to be mindful of the surroundings of their target. You don't want them shooting at any house that may be in the background or towards anything they're not supposed to be shooting at.
All right, those are some very good tips. Keep those in mind. You can definitely teach them how to be safe for the rest of their life while shooting. And there's more tips that we're going to share throughout the video that are basic shooting style tips that will help them become a more proficient shooter. And we hope this video will help you guys teach new kids how to shoot, new adults how to shoot, and get new people into the hunting sports. So one of the big tips that I can give you when you're starting somebody into shooting, especially kids, is one of the big problems that happens is developing a gun flinch. The guns are a little bit loud, they have a little bit of a kick, so if you can introduce them into shooting sports with something really small caliber, like we're going to start here with a 22 rifle. 22 rifle doesn't kick at all, it's got a little bit of noise, but it's not too bad, and you'll notice here that we're going to start off with Haley wearing earmuffs, like ear protection. That way there's no loud sound associated with the shot. What'll happen if people fear that shot, the kick, the noise, they'll start to flinch when they pull that trigger. So even though we really don't need the ear protection for the 22 caliber, we're going to go ahead and have her start off getting used to wearing it for now so she doesn't develop any bad habits.
Down the hill there we have a bottle set up, kind of a fun target. We went ahead and filled it with water, put some food coloring in it. It'll be an easy target for her. It's something fun. Normally if you get kids something fun to shoot with at first, this is something they really start to enjoy.
Just as you're ready, just gently get that safety off and pull back, and just keep her centered right on the target until it goes off. I saw the bottle move for sure. Did it hit it?
Yep.
First shot. All right, good job. I think we got an eagle eye here.
Oh, that looks good too.
All right, you want to go and hit her one more time?
Through and through.
Might as well, you're drilling it.
Got it.
I think we got to get a harder target for you. While you're holding it, can you do one thing for me real quick? Go ahead and lean back in like you're ready to shoot. And then can you take your right hand and put your finger right on the tip of the scope right here, and then touch it right to the frame of your glasses. Feel that distance right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's one good step that you can do too. It's not going to kick on a 22, but when you get into bigger guns like, high-powered rifles, those can jump back a little bit, and that can cause some really bad shooting habits if you get hit. We call it getting scoped. If you get hit, that'll cause a problem. So one good habit, anytime you're shooting something with a scope, just reach up and feel the top of the scope, your glasses, and that'll reassure you that you're far enough away to be able to shoot. But we're going to go ahead and shoot a smaller target now and see how we do. So whenever you're ready. Shoo.
Got it.
Sweet. We got Annie Oakley here.
I know, right?
I think we need to go to a smaller target or something here, it looks like. Woo-wee. All right.
The cat went flying off.
Those turkeys are going to be in trouble. All right, we're progressively going smaller on the target here. She's drilling them. We're getting down to a super small target. If she can hit this, I'm going to be impressed. Whew. That was a good one. I am impressed. Wow, she's a sharpshooter.
The white-tailed deer has a sense of smell 10,000 times more powerful than a human, and every air current educates them on their surroundings. We use sprays, liquids, and solids to cover up our scent and attract whitetails. Until today, we have never actually let the air molecules of wind determine the success of our hunt. Introducing Wind Scent, a patent-pending technology that attracts and bonds with the air molecules around you, covering your scent and releasing scent attractant that lasts longer and travels farther. Wind Scent offers custom intervals for your hunting conditions to release scent as often as every 90 seconds. Wind Scent is rechargeable and reusable. Wind Scent lasts up to 40 hours on a single charge and up to 20 hours on one vapor cartridge. Wind Scent's proprietary lineup of vapor hunting scent preserves genuine urine and attractants. The combination of a superior scent product emitted on continuous intervals as an air vapor gives the hunter the highest potential odds of harvesting a mature buck.
Check out Total Outdoor Programming on YouTube for more great tips and tactics on hunting, fishing, camping, grilling, trophy field care, taxidermy tips, and even more. Plus, you can watch full episodes of Total Outdoor Pursuit and even extras, outtakes, and bloopers off the cutting room floor.
Come on, Rock! You're a bum! You're a bum, Rock!
Here they come! Here they come!
Are they?
Be sure to subscribe and join in on the conversations. Check it out at youtube.com/Total Outdoor.
You can get a hold of the Total Outdoor Pursuit and Total Outdoor Programming team through social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest updates on where we're at and what we're chasing. We love hitting the road and trying new things. If you excel at any type of hunting or fishing, whether you're a professional guide or just average Joes like us, and you would like to be part of an episode teaching us what you know, send us an email at totaloutdoorpursuit@gmail.com and maybe you'll be in a future episode.
All right, now that we shot the 22, she's done a great job with that. We're gonna go ahead and step it up to the 20 gauge, which is actually the gun that she's gonna be shooting during the turkey hunt. So you wanna always practice with the weapon you're gonna be using at that point. So we're gonna switch to the shotgun, but what we're gonna do is actually just use low brass skeet shot, because we don't want to develop any bad habits of the noise or the recoil causing flinch. So the best tip I can give you, start off with low brass skeet shot. It doesn't kick near as much, isn't quite as loud, and it allows them to get used to shooting. When we get out to the field, we're going to go ahead and put the actual turkey load in, the one that I've patterned before, and I know that it works good with the gun, and we're going to shoot turkeys with that, and I can guarantee you the excitement when that bird's coming in, they won't even notice the difference between the shells. Keep it kind of gun pulled in tight to your shoulder, nice and braced in the pocket there. And whenever you're ready. There we go. Sweet.
Safety's on.
All right, let's whack a turkey. Sweet, we drilled it. We gotta go see how many shots we put in it. Safety on?
Yes.
All right, good job. Let's go see what we got here.
Because there's 1, 2, 3, and then this one's closed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That one's sore somewhat on it.
Yeah, and these ones right here really probably would be hitting the spine. Drilled it.
Safety's on.
All right, let's go see the damage. You can kind of see how it's turning into a circle all the way out here. All of your pattern is still centered right on top of it there though, so that's exactly what you're looking for. Turkeys don't hold perfectly still, So, what do you say we try and figure out some way to jimmy rig a moving target?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
All right, this will be fun.
Turkeys will typically, as they're walking, even just standing there, their heads they'll be up 1 second, down the next, and it's just a matter of trying to figure out when you're gonna shoot. So we're gonna simulate that for Haley, and we'll see how she does.
All right, you ready to see if we can hit a moving turkey this time?
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
And I'm pretty confident I'll get it.
I think so.
Safety's on.
All right, great job shooting, man. I mean, that was pretty awesome. So the 22, you didn't miss at all. The only miss throughout the entire day was the very first shot with the shotgun, which was due to the bead. So I would say that was shouldn't even really count, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't count at all.
Shouldn't count. All right,
Okay.
so 100% as far as I'm concerned. Plus, you even passed the moving turkey target test.
Yeah, sure
Pretty
did.
good.
Absolutely. So, you know, and the big question is, did you have fun?
We did have fun. It was a really good experience to have, and especially learn how to shoot correctly with a shotgun.
Awesome. You
Awesome.
ready to go try and take on a turkey now?
Definitely.
All right.
right,
I'm
yep.
looking forward to it.
Proud of you, kid.
All right, hopefully these tips help you guys get somebody out there, whether they're young, first time, just never been introduced to the outdoors, get them out shooting, teach them about guns, most importantly safety first, and have a great time and enjoy the outdoors.
We wanted to design a broadhead that was different, that was tougher. A broadhead that didn't sacrifice penetration due to cutting diameter. A fixed and expandable broadhead with field point accuracy. What we came up with was more than we ever imagined. 3 choices, 1 devastating result. Bipolar broadheads, truly the best of both worlds.
You can get a hold of the Total Outdoor Pursuit and Total Outdoor Programming team through social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for the latest updates on where we're at and what we're chasing. We love hitting the road and trying new things. If you excel at any type of hunting or fishing, whether you're a professional guide or just average Joes like us, and you would like to be part of an episode teaching us what you know, send us an email at totaloutdoorpursuit@gmail.com and maybe you'll be in a future episode.
Shadow Hunter Professional Grade Hunting Blinds. Innovation that lets you hunt like a pro. Proudly made in the American heartland. Our systems elevate you to the perfect vantage point and are engineered for your total comfort and concealment. Built to a higher standard, the customizable Shadow Hunter system keeps you on top of your game. Start hunting like a pro today. Find your dealer at shadowhunterblinds.com.
Check out Total Outdoor Programming on YouTube for more great tips and tactics on hunting, fishing, camping, grilling, trophy field care, taxidermy tips, and even more. Plus, you can watch full episodes of Total Outdoor Pursuit and even extras, outtakes, and bloopers off the cutting room floor.
Come on, Rock! You're a bum! You're a bum, Rock!
Here they come! Here they come!
Are they?
Be sure to subscribe and join in on the conversations. Check it out at youtube.com/totaloutdoor.
We're heading by the field that Marty and Haley here are gonna hunt at in the morning. And as we drove by earlier, we're gonna try to put these birds to bed tonight. And they were sitting way too close to where our pull-in was. We didn't want to scare them off. And now we're kind of driving back by to see if they made it into the woods.
What do you think?
I'm excited.
You can't get a better start to your hunt than this, huh?
You can't. You definitely cannot.
We drove by miles and miles of ground, saw a couple turkeys here and there throughout the day, and then we pull up to our spot to put the birds to bed, and there's a whole flock of them, full strut right out here. Should be good.
Should be good. As long as the birds decide they're going to cooperate, you might be in some luck in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling awfully lucky.
We got back to the house, tried to get a little bit of sleep, and in just a few short hours, we were right back to the woods. It's opening morning of the spring turkey season. We've got toms gobbling like mad right behind us, trying to get Haley her first turkey here. Off to a good start. We put the birds to bed last night. We know right where they're at. We're set up. The way that they're acting, They seem to be kind of aggressive and territorial right now. They're not quite end up. They're kind of fighting for that position of being the head up bird. So we've got a setup that's using a Jake tail fan and an actual breeding pair. We're going to try and fire these birds up and hopefully get them to come in. We've got outcut position here in the bird's goblin. How you feeling?
I'm excited. I feel like there's a very good chance I'll get my turkey today.
I think we're definitely going to see some birds the way it's looking.
Oh yeah.
Our sunrise over there.
Oh yeah, I know. It makes me want cotton candy.
Yeah.
It's only 15 minutes after fly down, and we've already got 2 toms coming in.
You hear him spinning, drumming. He's got to come this way quite a bit, of course.
He's like, I'm gonna turn the other way.
Yeah. That's cool.
You know, in hindsight, if I would have left those 2 male decoys out, I think those toms may have came right in.
They would have come closer. I would have had them for dinner.
Those toms put on a really cool show. They strutted around in the field for about 30 minutes. They finally left the field, which gave me a chance to slip out and pull the Jake and the tom decoy, and then things slowed down quite a bit.
You look like you're falling asleep.
I'm trying not to.
You know, one great tip I can give you, when you're getting kids into hunting, to keep them more interested their first times out, let them be more involved. You know, let them make some calls, let them make some decisions on where we're going to set up, how to set the decoys up. Anything that you can do to let them feel like they're more of a part of it will make them more interested and keep them more involved in hunting down the road.
Time to call.
Close enough.
Close enough. All right. Let's see you do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Come from the other way.
I did it!
Turkeys have a cadence, usually, on a yelp. They'll go, They start quiet, and they get higher, and then they get quiet, but they kind of speed up in the middle. See if you can do that.
No, that's not it.
There you go.
Did it!
Okay. First turkey call.
Not too shabby.
We got to see if there's any turkeys running to us.
Probably not. They're probably like, what the heck was that?
Hey, I think that last one was pretty good, though.
Well, it couldn't have been more than a minute later, and we looked out the window and 3 Jakes had shown up about 30 yards away. Completely caught us off guard. We couldn't get the camera or the gun up. We tried to do it. It got busted.
Okay. Is he moving out of your way?
Yeah, and I can't turn anymore.
Okay, let's just hold tight and see what happens. Dang it. Haley just got done doing her first turkey call ever. We set the call down, turn around and look, and 3 Jakes pop out of the woods. How far were they?
They were maybe 15, no, more like 25, 30 yards away.
Whew. I don't even think I got the camera on him that good. We couldn't even hardly move. So, that was exciting though.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the rest of the day, I'm gonna have her call. I'm not gonna touch the calls.
5 minutes later, and those Jakes popped right back out. Once again, they popped out on the wrong side of the blind, so Haley couldn't shoot. We had to try and make a big move. They were giving us a second chance. Now let's see if we can do it without spooking them. So the Jakes that Haley had called in had came back out of the woods. 40 yards away, giving us a second chance, but we have to see if we can get moved around and completely switch our setup to try and get a shot without getting busted.
Do you think if we can get, like, if I hold the gun, can you almost sit on your knees and turn the gun this way and shoot? Oh, he's going back in. Let's get you turned first on your, like, if you can hop to your knees. I've got the gun if you want to go ahead. It's right there. Oh, they heard me. Let's go back. How far does it need to go? Right there. Would you be able to shoot right there and hit him? Or is it going to hit this window? I see him. Look, Marty. I see him. He's right there. Okay. Hold on a second. You feel like you're on him pretty good. If you feel like you can take him, just ease your safety off and do your, line it right where the feathers meet the neck. I'm scared he's gonna move. You want me to get the safety?
Stand by.
Oh, you're hitting him.
Did I really? Oh my god, I got it.
You just got
Oh my god. Uncle Marty, I got my turkey.
good job.
Here. Oh, I didn't put the safe. I did put the safety belt on.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good job. That's muscle memory kicking in. You want to go get your turkey? You want me to carry it so you can pick up your bird? He's not going anywhere.
If I pick him up.
His feet should be right underneath there.
Where?
There they are. Pretty heavy?
Yeah. But I'm not the strongest person ever. So, you know.
All right. There we go. Your first turkey ever. What do you think?
I'm pretty stoked. Now I can say I killed a turkey like my dad.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can go to Kansas with you guys sometime.
Hey, that'd be awesome. I tell you what, I'm just gonna stop touching the call when Haley's around. First time she's ever touched the call, and she calls in 3 jakes and manages to get one of them.
I think that turkey's almost as big as you, Haley.
All right, well, here we are with your first turkey ever, huh? First thing you've ever went after, and you actually got it on the very first day out.
And on my very first call, too.
Very first call. That's awesome. And to hear that many birds gobbling to start off your hunt.
It gets your adrenaline pumping. Oh, I'm gonna get this turkey.
Yeah, the problem though was trying to get the gun up and get in position.
Yeah, it definitely did take a lot of work trying not to be seen, and then also trying to get the gun adjusted to where it felt comfortable for me to shoot the turkey.
Yeah. You know, our game plan, we wanted the birds to come into those decoys, and we had all the windows and the shooting sticks all set for that.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to go by the game plan, so we kind of had to improvise a little bit.
Plan B.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So what do you think about hunting?
I like it.
Yeah?
It's relaxing.
You think maybe deer hunting's in your future? Goose hunting, anything like that?
Probably not deer hunting,
Too cute?
but yeah, but possibly goose hunting.
Yeah?
Once I get more comfortable with holding the gun up myself and not having the shooting sticks.
First turkey hunt, and now we've got a new turkey hunter to add to the woods, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm looking forward to next year. We'll get you back out again.
Haley was really excited about getting her bird, and she was ready to call her dad and tell him about it.
I shot a turkey. Yeah, I downed it on the first shot. It's a Jake. It was probably about 40 yards away. Yeah. It was one of the Jakes that I called out with when Uncle Marty let me call out the first time. It was one of the Jakes that came out then, and they got spooked off. And he came back out, and I readjusted and shot him out of the side window. No. No. That's not a problem.
Did he just ask if he was on speakerphone so he could make a horny Jake joke?
Yeah. You know why he came back out? Because he's horny.
That sounds like something your dad would say. Okay, let me get the camera set.
Can we get one with my phone too after?
Sure.
Because I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, take a kid out hunting with you. It's a ton of fun. It's great to watch them experience things and see that new excitement and passion open up for doing things in the outdoors. And you never know, you may create a hunting partner for life. Go ahead and talk for a minute and then I'll just play it back and listen to it.
Okay. Pop, pop, popsicles, ice, ice, icicles, test, test, testing.
Next week, Chris and I are going to be heading to Kansas, trying to get him his first turkey. But when we get there and find out that the toms are all henned up, we have to go to plan B and C, and we may even have to try the turkey shimmy.